Hundreds of protesters crowded the street outside a building in Vancouver where hearings on the Enbridge pipeline project are being held, and some of them managed to get inside. They call the project a climate crime. The pipeline will carry oil from Alberta across northern BC to Kitimat for shipment overseas. The CBC's Kirk Williams was at the hearing. He joins us now. So, Kirk, what happened at the hearing?
Well, those hundreds of protesters were at an event last night, and today was expected to be rather quiet, Gloria. We just settled down to watch the hearing, and then in walked 5 people, young people, with police tape and started blowing whistles. They were wearing T-shirts saying, "Stop the pipeline." And at that point, the hearing came to a complete halt. Organizers asked them, are they prepared to leave? They did not answer. They kept blowing their whistles. Then the police arrived, asked them if they were prepared to leave. They refused to answer. So eventually police handcuffed them and quietly led them out of the room one by one, where they were put into a waiting wagon downstairs. So this was set up in a venue that was supposed to prevent these kinds of protests. There is another hotel about a kilometer away, and also in downtown Vancouver, where where the public is allowed to go watch these hearings. These hearings were just for the people speaking and their guest, no one else. So this was a breach of the security plan that the National Energy Board and the organizers had set up in anticipation of these kind of protests, because both in Victoria and in Vancouver, this procedure was in place because of the threat of protests against this pipeline project.
So how are they going to prevent this happening in the future?
Well, the organizers say that they're going to still keep up this system. They're going to have 2 separate venues. After the protest today, there were 2 officers posted outside the room in which the hearings actually take place, and they say that they will have a distinct police presence right through the hearings, the remainder of this week, and then the hearings are back in Vancouver at a later date, and they'll also have a police presence there at that time too. Gloria?
Thanks very much, Kirk. That's the CBC's Kirk Williams in Vancouver.